It's a turnover down low. Move made by Timofeyev, and then Zhaniev ringing the inside of the post. Timofeyev nearly almost seeming like he doesn't want to shoot tonight as this is cleared all the way down, and the Oilers are back at full strength. Closest chance Utah's had on the night, I think, is coming up ice with a bit of pace into the zone. A shot, and they score. End-to-end. Riley Connors, the affiliated forward, makes it a 1-0 game. 17:26 left here in the second.
Really just not enough pressure on the entry there. I mean, he's able to walk into a shooting position with no contention and get a shot off in between some legs that most likely you'd have to imagine is causing Butiets a little bit of trouble picking up the initial angle of the shot.
Down on it, Poulsen from the circle, backdoor feed. McKee following up on the play. Didn't quite get all of it. Not sure where the other forwards were as Stewart works his way onto the end wall. Here's Mikhailian. Trying to protect the puck. Gets it to Poulsen. A shot. He scores. Tyler Poulsen. He's got his second of the season, and he's tied the game mere seconds after Utah took the lead. It's 1-1.
Oh, what effort by Poulsen throughout the entirety of the shift. You want to talk about responding after going down 1-0. Tyler Poulsen's energy on the forecheck in the trapezoid helped separate a couple of puck carriers and get possession back. Brody Stewart, a good patient play. Stewart along the half wall had two bodies on him for a moment there, but he's patient enough to wait for his chance to attack and get it down lower again. Mikhailian sets up behind the net, knows that there's not any initial pressure on him, so he'll take his time and look up and find
Fayette. It's a piece of this, sends it to the direction of Friesen. Friesen gets it to the line to Fenton, and he'll turn it over. Fitz gaining a bit of space. Still going to try and track this down from the wing, and his shot goes just wide. Followed in by Brooks. Brooks gets it to Fitz. Fitz to the line. A shot by Smith. It's in! The Oilers take their first lead of the weekend at home. It comes with 14:42 in the second. Smith, his fourth goal of the season.
And Dylan Welsh just has to really kind of squeeze his whole body together to try to take care of this Connor Smith goal. And he's not able to track the angle in which his glove side should really be at in order to pick that puck up through the air. Colson Petrie, a big part of this goal being a screen in front. He's on the ice.
Puck played to the line. Brassard across to Petrie. Back up top. Left side, Stewart, back to the bumper. It's in! No, now it is! Colson Petrie, his third of the season, and the Oilers take a 2-goal lead. It doesn't even take 10 seconds of power play time to find themselves ahead by a pair, and he throws the monkey off the back.
Yeah, he does. Colson Petrie. This one comes off the post, and it's just a wide open net right after that. Fitz helps out down low to create some pressure, and Colson Petrie just buries it on the power.
Fayev just inside his line, lobbed ahead to Zhaniev. Zhaniev to the high slot, lays it off, finds his man on the wing, a shot at the circle, and it's going to be held in by Zhaniev. 1 minute gone here off the kill. Put just wide. Connors now on the left wing, centering it. Timofeyev. Backdoor. Zhaniev, he scores. Zhaniev with the one-timer, his 7th goal of the season, and the point leader for the Grizzlies. Cuts that lead down to 1 early on here in period 3.
Well, here's some reality check right here. I mean, this third period slapped you in the face now.
Iverson ahead. Back out to center ice. Puck's going to be dumped into the Utah end on the end wall. Dylan Wells. Fitz gets a piece of it. Played back up to center ice, and then a pick play by Gratton. Clear interference as this is going to be scored. And the Oilers playing against the Grizzlies and the refs here as it's been tied less than 3 into the third.
Just numbers into the zone, and again, way too easy to walk into a shooting position and fire one off, and Butiets hasn't given you a save yet.
Long distance pass, stolen back. Cross now, Felton up ice. Felton driving in down the left wing. He's met inside the line. Boutiet's up the wall. Zhaniev steals it in front. A chance and a save made. Barbashev going Zhaniev in tight. They score. Utah 3 goals in the opening 4 minutes of the third period. And they erase the Oilers lead. It's 4-3.
Well, there's not much to say. You look up and down that bench.
Right wing side, here's Fitz across Brassard. Walking in Stewart, Brassard, and the blast goes over the top of the net. Weave digs it out. Brassard once again from the point. This time Petrie finds it at the right point. A shot deflected. Fitz, he scores. He ties the game. Here in the third, the Oilers 2 for 2 on the man advantage. 13:20 left here in the final frame.
Oh, there he is, Dylan Fitz. He had a chance down low to deflect the puck past Wells earlier in the game and was robbed with the gloved hand. But this time it's enough.
Puck rimmed around the end wall. Petrie. Now hustled by Barbashev. Check that Timofeyev. He goes for Zhaniev. Zhaniev for Salem. Now Connors. Too much for Timofeyev initially. Then he scores on the follow-up. Sharp angle, top shelf. 5 goals for the Grizzlies. And the Oilers have allowed 5 or more in 4 straight.
Just a horrible, horrible angle here on this shot. I don't know how this sneaks in here in a spot like this in the game, but it does.
Chasing it down is Nelson, backhander, rebound, a couple of saves there from Wells. Nelson staples his man in the corner. Zhaniev comes away with it. Ahead. Zhaniev chasing down into the corner with Smith. Chance out in front. They score again. 6, 4, and 5 third period goals from the Grizzlies. And that'll do it.
Wilborn snaps his stick on the bench.
Puck slung in. Boutiet's heads to the bench now. 90 seconds remaining in the contest. And sent ahead Zhaniev for the empty net. He hits it. And 7-4 the score here. 6 goals in the third period for Utah.
A somber way to head into the Christmas break here after